Good morning, my name is Danielle from First in Wellness, and today I'm going to show you how to make Instant Pot chicken, and then from that we're going to make some bone broth. So as you can see, I've cut some vegetables up over here. You can put whatever veggies you want in here. I forgot to buy celery at the farmer's market yesterday. I usually like to put that in. But so what I'm going to put in is some carrots. Let me back up 1 second. I have about maybe a ½ inch of water in here so it can create steam to pressurize. So I'll add my carrots, and I have some green onions from our garden. And I've got several herbs from our garden, so I've got some thyme. And herbs are great because they taste great, but they're also anti-inflammatory. They're full of antioxidants and essential oils, and those phytonutrients that I mentioned in other videos. And these can help to lower blood pressure, your risk for cancer. They can improve your cardiovascular function. So herbs are super potent. And then the last thing I'm going to add is a half chicken. My husband and I don't eat that much meat, so we do a half chicken, and that'll last us a couple days. And I'm going to put that in. I'm just going to turn it so it's tight. You want to make sure that it's sealed here on the lid, and they make different versions of the Instant Pot, so yours might be slightly different. And then I'm just going to hit the meat stew section, and I do about 6 minutes per pound. So this was about, I don't know, 2 pounds. So I'm going to lower and adjust this. We cooked a bigger yard bird last time, so we're on 12 minutes, and that's it. Then I'm going to walk away. All right, so now it's been about, give or take, 20 minutes with the 12 minutes of cooking. It takes a little bit of time to pressurize, and then actually let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. And so after 5 to 10 minutes of resting, you just flip this over to venting. It'll steam for a little while. It is totally done. You can see you can pull it apart really easily. So the next step is to take off the meat. Put this right here. Take off the meat, and then put the bones back into the Instant Pot. So I'll just show you. And a lot of times I'll put some of the skin back in there because there are a lot of vitamins in the skin as well. After I debone the chicken and all the bones are back into the pot, I'm going to make my bone broth. And the way I do that is, since we only typically cook a half chicken, I want to add some more bones and cartilage to that. So we buy a chicken frame, which also, bonus, is really inexpensive. So I add the chicken frame, and the last little step is to add a couple tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And that just helps to break down the bones a little bit faster. I don't measure, I just kind of pour. It's about a tablespoon or two. Sometimes there's a little bit more than that. And then the last step is to add water. Okay, now I've deboned the whole chicken. I've added water almost up to the max line. And then I'm going to replace the lid, seal it back up, make sure it's on the sealing setting here. And then I'm going to press my soup broth button. I have it set for 3 hours. You can do it for 2 to 3 hours. And typically with a bone broth, you have to cook it for a whole day. So this is really quick. And then I walk away. All right, so it's been about 6 hours. Sometimes I let this go all day long, which is fine. You can let it go as long as you want, but it really only has to cook in here for 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right, so I'm gonna take this out, put it here. Next thing you're gonna need is going to be a jar. I also put it into little ice cube dishes to pop out later on. Those are kind of convenient. And a strainer, so you can strain out all the veggies. And then I wear an apron because I've dumped this all over white shirts. That's going to be delicious. So you can drink this on its own. You can cook veggies in it, make soups. It's pretty diverse. It's pretty delicious. Enjoy.